How you doing today? This is Gutbuster, and we're here to instruct many. Let me adjust my camera here. We're here to instruct many on um, what your government is doing. They're practicing a religion and they're forcing it on you, and it don't matter which religion it is, it's unconstitutional. So, here we are. I've got my red shirt on. Today's lesson is red for fire. Just like the fire you see right here on this Masonic square and circle with the Rebecca Gould killing. Just like the fire you see here that matched the Rebecca Gould killing. Okay. Now we're going to go deep into this one today because we seem to have re-encountered a ritual being done on us, and rituals can be defined as a religious type of thing that they're calling a government. Okay, now to force compliance upon you, and power was given unto them to make war with the saints. I'm the saint. I'm the test, and I'm showing y'all and instructing y'all out there on what these people are doing and what these people have done, and we're going to call them out by name today because apparently they just don't learn. Okay, on 12/15, we'll just do this. On 12/15, right here, where is it? Right here. 12/15, I'm backwards here. Arkansas State Police. So I'm taking my mother to a doctor's appointment after coming out of an emergency room for a transient ischemic attack. And we're being stalked and specifically targeted by the Arkansas State Police here. It gives me a ticket. And there was no traffic violation or anything else. No reason for him to pull me over. Violation of my Fourth Amendment rights. Search and seizure of my documents under a already stressful situation because my mom is having a medical distress problem. These people have no regard for nobody. We're going to prove that today. So this goes straight to your town square, in your town too. So we're going to show you how. 12/15, right here, because a Justin JARVI, Arkansas State Police Trooper, Mountain Home, Arkansas, and a Judge JODI CARNEY that's involved with this ritual to make war with the saints, who want nothing to do with them because they have so much blood on their hands already that we're commanded not to have anything to do with them. The mother of all harlots, in other words. So here we go with the Energy Bill. And we have 12/15 on this one, this Energy Bill. I need to do this so y'all can see this. 12/15 on an Energy Bill, where Jack Housey comes over and puts a pole in our front yard. Thanks, Energy, for being part of the cult. It's trying to force and practice a religion on people through control, through your corporate control. Now, this one right here is the same thing. Rebecca Gould was murdered here by this group. Same thing here with attempted murder and gang stalking on us by the Stone County Sheriff's Department and Brandon Long. And we'll start including Roger Gardner in on this because Roger Gardner was informed on this with my mom sitting there clearly stating on record that she has a heart issue and she don't need the problem with these people doing this. We left Texas because of this. Now, we're going to smoke a cigarette here and have a little chat. Today's lesson is fire. And fire is made by the Freemasons to make war with saints. Apparently, they're not saints. Um, so here we go. They started the ritual again, and we're going to further document this ritual done by Donald Trump and the Civil Rights Division of the Department of Justice. So, we're going to name some names here because we kind of have to call this out because we're here to change the hearts and minds of the people and the public opinion and how they see these public officials everywhere, even in your town. Because this is happening in your town too. Okay. So, when you have these dates here, and this was done by Jennifer Buchholz, and you can find her online. Jennifer Buchholz, a report. See, they're profiting off of sin. That's what your government does. They profit not by doing good, but by off of sin, because that's how they make their money. And when you have, we're going to call them out now. Arkansas State Trooper Mike McNeil captures Miller. See that moon? See how Tim Weaver here um, at Melbourne, Arkansas, is another one of these so-called Freemasons. See how he's got the half moon there too with him? This is done by report, by their own actions, planned from beginning to end. The murder of Rebecca Gould, come back, try to pass themselves off as heroes, prosecuting William Allen Miller. Now, this just present reasonable doubt to get this Miller guy out of jail. At the same exact time, they're ritualizing us again, trying to murder us, making us the next true crime murder mystery episode. So all the left-wing media over there on MSNBC and CNN and true crime and unsolved mysteries don't even want to talk to me because they don't want to solve these crimes. So here we go with the fire. Fire. Take it. They think they're irritating me, but they're not. I'm just exposing them for the murders that they've committed. And this is going to go to Texas too. And Energy, thanks Energy for the fire you've rained down on us because the Antichrist has the power to bring fire down from the sky. Just like Energy right now. So I'm making sure we come out of these corporations, water corporation, Arkansas. And the ladies at the water department are keeping a body count on all this. So we're not in Mayberry anymore. We start talking about, let me light up my cigarette. So this was submitted yesterday on 2426. This is a 716145-QCJ civil rights complaint for the Department of Justice here in Washington, D.C., the Eastern Division. Tell me what to expect. Contact information. Respond. Let me talk to you about response. And my response back, fire is what we're talking about today, and war. Because the mayor's secretary over here at Mountain View, Arkansas, stated we're being attacked and we're at war because it's not government's job to make war with citizens. Uh, and this was the first time that they did this. It also killed Rebecca Gould out here. Jacob Collins, Alan Collins, heck, Justin Smith was a police officer who was killed out here. We informed on this. Who these people are and what they're doing. Your judges here at Mountain View are behind it. Stacey Avey, special thanks to you sending your buddy out here to threaten us, and the guy on the tractor who sat out here who threatened if we file a lawsuit on you that they will come kill us. And oh, Brad Breeding here. Brad Breeding and Lieutenant Jennifer Osborne. We're saying all the names of these people that need to be removed for practicing a religion onto the people, which is not their job. Um, so we're going to start with their response. Our specialist in civil rights division read and report civil, civil violations, spot trends, and determine if we have the authority to help with your report. And this is going to show you the extortion scam that's going on all the way to your media. So we're going to put a nail in the media. We're going to document this whole thing through and through. When I show compliance on this, we're going to see if they still show up. We're going to keep documenting this as a religion, the Antichrist. Churches and public servants don't kill people, but they do. Wilhelm son in Texas, Wayne Robeson, and the Nacogdoches police are still looking for that guy. And if they really want to look hard, they just go look over in the mirror and they can see the killer. You see, he's even blackballed on 922 or 25, but we don't want to get off on that subject quite yet. We're going to address fire today. So, civil rights division response is telling you what they do. The 13th division members decided, and we emailed them back just now, to identify the people that were involved in making this decision on behalf of case 716145-QCJ. Maybe you can read it a little easier there. There you go. Now we can see Civil Rights Division. And this was done at 900 Pennsylvania Avenue. So this comes straight from the White House, I guess. Oh, Donald Trump ain't paying too good of attention. But right here below, I have my response. Because basically what they're stating is that we can't do nothing for you. But if you go over to the Bar Association so they can extract more wealth based on fake lawsuits and fake lawyers, drag you to hell, charge you money for a problem they shouldn't be doing to begin with, for the extraction of wealth. Let me read the response I sent to them, because we want this well documented now, because they're attacking science, and you too, you too, and they're doing this in every town USA at this point. We don't care about Donald Trump, Biden, any of them. We're not political. Don't want to be. Politics is the devil's religion. So let me get this together with my response, which is right here. You can see it's Gubbuster, February 5th, Thursday, 2025, at Gubbuster. That's Gubbuster for all you fans out there who can really appreciate what I'm doing for you, because I am the test, and I'm testing your government to see who they are. We baited them, we lured them in. See, what you do is you do that, and you lure in a couple of rats. And once you get a couple of rats around you, then you just leave them on out there. You let them fester. And sooner or later, a few snakes will show up. And we got some snakes out here too. Very venomous snakes. So here's my response. We'd like the names of the people directly involved with that decision. No exceptions or excuses. Furthermore, your attempt to force us to the Bar Association is just another means for extraction of wealth. The Stone County, Arkansas sheriffs and the Arkansas State Police and judges murdered U.S. citizens. They put them on mainstream media and murder mystery shows, further exploiting the Gould family. And we had to leave Texas already because of the Jan Wilhelm case in Centerville, Texas. And we also have Unveiling Shadows podcast, where if you look below in the comments, you'll see other people came from Centerville, Texas that were victims too. So this is not just me. It'll be you too, because what you allow your government to do to other people, they're going to come do to you too. So, furthermore, with our response, they put them on mainstream murder mystery shows exploiting the Gould family and then tried to pass themselves off as heroes. Passing themselves off as heroes. Didn't think anybody's going to find out because their secret handshake club is busted now. Uh, war on the American people shall not be tolerated. This is what I'm putting back to the Department of Justice. It's called blood and murder, and attempted murder on my family, and the Department of Justice has blood on their hands. You are hereby illegit, and we recommend abolishment of all government engaged in this genocidal activity. We want the names of the people involved with this decision you just made to murder American citizens. Thank you and have a nice day. Sincerely, Cutbuster, because we have some very serious crimes here, and we need to call these people out directly on it. They'll probably come kill me, as they've already threatened me. Uh, and we're doing this for you. Jesus died for your sins. Or did he die because the world at that time was sinful? Think about it. So, Justin Jupiter JARVI, we'll call him Jupiter because this was done exactly on a court date on February 26th of 26. And this has all of the things in the sky and astronomy that are associated with Jupiter, the sky father. You're standing in front of the cult of Saturn, basically, which would be your judge in the black robe, the witch in the black dress. The previous video that I did about Circe, the church, another word for church, where it was witchcraft. This is witchcraft we're doing because when Lieutenant Jennifer Osborne for the Criminal Investigation Division of Stone County, Arkansas shows up on 6/25 of 23. We've been on a perpetual attack here. With the half moon overhead and the sun setting, this would be twilight. This is witchcraft. They're bringing it down to earth. See, the equinox. This is where they show up to on these equinoxes. And then Brad Breeding shows up 1 year and 2 days later, um, pulls a gun on us, standing on my property at that point. Pretty sure that's aggravated assault. And he shows up with with the sun rising, with his two accomplices, which are featured in another video. And I'm gonna call Donald Trump this one because basically this is KKK and everything else. And there's nothing wrong with white. Don't get me wrong. It's not a matter of white or anything else. This is a matter of good people, right or wrong. Forced participation in something that you don't want to represent or support because they're murdering and genociding people. What's that? We want to give a special shout out to the Arkansas governor, Sarah Sanders. And if he is the Attorney General, Tim Griffin, um, we are traveling up there. We are going to put them on video on the spot like you. We're gonna put a tab on them. Let's see how that works. So, even if I comply to this, I'm going to show you the results of it. Here to test for you. I'm not one. Would never be. And y'all been lied to for a long time, and everything's being revealed and exposed. That's what Revelation's all about. And the people standing on the wrong side of that, whether they pose as law enforcement or church people, they justified themselves and got high on the holy water, whatever they did. Um, it's not a good thing. These are habitual offenders. The US government is basically a bunch of pirates out there blaming and defaming other countries for the purpose of stealing, theft, plunder. They're not a real administrative agency, as the DOJ thing over here on my table clearly shows. Um, so we'll leave you with that message today. So, Tim Griffin for you. Tom Cotton, you still haven't got a hold of me yet. And John Boozman, too. One standing right next to Trump on your TV. You have some explaining to do. We want your resignations. We want the resignations of all these people who are running for office. They shouldn't be running for office. They should be running from office at this point because they have been exposed for who they are. I think they're going to put a new face on the same problem. It's just going to come back on it quicker. So I urge all of you out there in your county, we need 1,000 gut busters out there to go and see what's going on. Stand up for your fellow man. It's all you have. Have a nice day.